Hello friends, welcome to my first video. This video is regarding latitudes and longitudes, which is actually the equivalent of what we learn in mathematics as coordinate system, Cartesian coordinate system. So whenever we have to define any place on earth, we have to define its coordinates, which is actually latitude and longitude. But before going to latitude and longitude, I would like to introduce certain basic facts about the earth which you can see in the drawn figure. In the first figure, you can see that the earth is tilted on its axis by 23.5 degree. So basically what we learn is that this is our North Pole and this is our South Pole. When we talk about the shape of the earth, it is not a clear cut sphere, it is approximated as a sphere. When we approximate it as a sphere, so basically the shape of the earth is like a geoid, or we can say egg shaped, because its radius at pole and equator have certain marginal differences. So if we want to draw the map of earth on a two-dimensional thing like a paper or a board, generally or definitely we will have a problem. So that is another topic like map projections. When we talk about the rotation of the earth, so if we look on the second figure, we see if we are looking from the top, we will observe North Pole, then we will find the rotation of the earth in an anti-clockwise direction. If we are seeing the earth from this point so that we can see the equator E, then we will find it is rotating on its axis, which is 23.5 degree tilted. It is rotating from west to east. So having said that, what is the shape of the earth, what is the rotation of the earth, we will proceed further in explaining the geographic grid, what we divide earth into imaginary circles called parallels and meridians. So what is a parallel? Parallel are imaginary lines which run on the surface of the earth and it runs parallel to the equator. Again, meridian are imaginary lines that run from pole to pole, North Pole to South Pole, and it divides the earth into two equal halves. So when you are cutting an onion and making an onion ring, you will cut your onion in this shape, one ring, second ring, third ring, in which the largest ring will be the equator. When you are cutting a lemon to have two wedges, then you will cut into two equal halves like a meridian. So every meridian will pass from North Pole to South Pole, and every parallel will run on the surface of the earth, and it will be like an onion ring. Again, you can observe in meridians that it is converging towards pole, it is diverging near equator, again converging towards pole. So the distance between each meridian varies as per the point on the earth. It is not even. Whereas when we talk about the parallels, it is having equal distance, whether it is our pole or whether it is our equator, whether it is our poles. Now we are drawing North and South Pole here. It doesn't mean that we don't consider its tilt. If we are considering a tilt, but for the sake of convenience we have written it as North and South Pole. So now we will talk about latitudes and longitudes. What are latitude and what are longitudes? Latitudes are basically parallels, and another name for parallel, it is basically the angle which is made from the equator.